Keep on working cause I want it all.
Shout out your boy King Rico. Bumping that new hating on me. Shit fire. Everybody tune in, tune in, tune in. Everybody tune in, we about to start it up. And I'm gonna go live at 8:10. We live. I'm fucking gifted. About to get it going. Everybody tune in. Yeah, right now listening to King Rico hating on me. Tune in, your boy King Rico. Right before that was Lama Lifestyle. Everybody tune in.
See, I can understand a couple niggas hating on me. Cause I done elevated to another place where they just can't see the face. Cause they in the lobby waiting on me. See, that's a metaphor for niggas that can take it, homie. I can't bet about a day and I can blame it on the niggas that I hang with. Swear the niggas dangerous. All y'all niggas lame it. That's what y'all be claiming. You was on the shade room. I thought you was famous. Don't let that internet shit get to your head. Some niggas lost, some niggas wish they was dead. It's that serious. Just play your part and trust me. Stick to your friends. Stay out the streets and just keep ducking the fans. They too curious. They moving foul and go and call up the rap. These niggas playing every out of stress. I ain't hearing it. I'm not the hunger, some be busting up checks. I came from nothing, all they know is finesse. There's no fear in them. Yeah, why they ain't know me? 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 They shake the struggle off, and I'ma keep on working till I got it all. I'ma be the one to shake the struggle off. Said I'ma keep on working cause I want it all. Why they ain't know me? 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 The one to shake the struggle off, and I'ma keep on working till I done it all. I'ma be the one to shake the struggle off. Said I'ma keep on working cause I want it all. Yeah. It's only a matter of time before I reach to where I gotta be. They say nothing but that becomes easy. I'll make sure I get my to the day.
Yo, we are live and we are back for another one. It is Tuesday and you are now tuned into Swym Radio, the show. We are live every Tuesday from 8 to 10 on WVMR.net, WVMRradio.net, excuse me. Also make sure you download the app, WVMRNY. It's going live for those who are first viewers for Swym and Say What You Mean. It's the radio. It's a weekly program with strong voices highlighting rising music, the arts, and the grind. Our connected dialogue from today's millennials, we're about the hustle, keeping it real, and good vibes. So as I tell all my swimmers, keep swimming. Today, I got some of my guests running a little late, but I have a special guest with me. We're going to do his interview a little later, but go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. CEO on Meth, 87 Worldwide, Lama Low, artist, entrepreneur, hustler of the year.
Hold it down. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to all that. But yeah, Lama Low is definitely on the rise. King of Canarsie, if you ain't know, by the way. Let that
Definitely.
Let that be known. But I'm going to jump right into it. The first thing I wanted to speak about was coming in contact with police officers. There's been a lot of cases going on, with a lot of civil matters as far as dealing with police officers, being very forceful, doing their job, and the way they reprimand, certain individuals in certain situations. So I just want to speak to all my young people out there, for those who may not know their rights and what they should do when they come in contact with a police officer, because it can be intimidating. We automatically assume that they have all this power and we just have to listen to them and do whatever they say. But that's not the case. They work for us. They are civil servants.
Yeah, but the problem is, it's always about how we do things, you feel me, as a community. Like, we all could come together and voice our opinion, less aggressive, you feel me? But at the end of the day, it always, before we could attack the police or anything, we have to attack us as a community coming together and knowing how to do things more proper.
Certainly. I hope y'all hear that. Lama Low right there giving his jewels of knowledge. So, moving forward from there, what I want to let y'all know is that when you are stopped by a police officer, you have basic rights. And some of them are supposed to be read to you when they read the Miranda rights. And sometimes they don't read your Miranda rights. These rights you have whether you are stopped for a reason or for no reason at all. You don't have to consent to a search. If they ask to search you, you have to say, I do not consent to a search. Sometimes they won't even ask and they'll just start searching you. So when that happens, you have to say, I do not consent to a search. If you don't say anything, then that is giving them the consent. So you have to be verbally clear, I do not consent to a search. You also have the right to remain silent. We know you hear that all the time in movies and everything. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. That is true. So you do not want to speak unless you have a lawyer present, and you can say, I will not talk. I want my lawyer here present with me. If you want to know if you are being arrested, you ask, am I free to go? The police officer cannot lie to you and say, no, you're not being detained, no, you're not being arrested. Yet they're not letting you go. So the straightforward way to find out is if you are being detained is to ask, am I free to go? If they say yes, then you calmly walk away. And going back to what Lama Low says, all about mannerisms and how you handle it. If they say no, then understand that you are being detained and you remain calm and continue to invoke your rights.
Calm. That's the most important thing, to remain calm the whole situation until they leave. As soon as you get any type of aggression, you showing any type of guilt, that's what they're going to perceive, and you should automatically just feel just to remain calm because you ain't do nothing at the end of the day. If you did something, still remain calm. Try to get home. That's the whole point.
Lama, tell me a story. Anytime that you have, if you have ever had an encounter with police officers.
I had an encounter with police officers, got locked up through the situation, and was released after 28 hours. All because I was calm. My peoples that was with me, they're still locked up because they didn't do anything, but because of background checking and, you know, what you're easily labeled or as a title, you know, on you as a target. You know, it's kind of hard to remain calm, but I remained calm in that situation and I got out of it.
Yeah.
Feel me? But for the most part, the situation was basically I was in a cab. The cab was stolen, but I was just a passenger in the cab. I didn't know the cab was stolen. So the cab driver, you feel me? He basically, you know, telling me and my peoples, yo, you know what I'm saying? Act like we know each other, you feel me? And I didn't know the cab driver, so we got locked. My peoples, you know, they weren't calm. They was making reckless. They had priors. You know, all that comes about, and I was good because I know I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me? At the end of the day, if you didn't do anything, you have nothing to worry about.
Amen, amen. If you did not do anything, you have nothing to worry about. Remain calm and just let the situation flow. Right now, just step into the building. Please introduce yourself.
Yo, King Thurman, we in the building, we live, baby, we live. My fault for being late, you know what I'm saying, personal stuff at home, but it's all good now.
It's all good. God's blessing you here.
No, what's up, man? I feel like I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up, brother? What's up? You know what I'm saying? I heard you commenting on the last show.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. My son Lo, he be tuned in.
That's a fact. So we just finished speaking about coming in contact with police officers and how we should handle the situation. We spoke about how we should go through the procedure, stop and frisk. Lama Low just gave his little story. Do you have a story of the time that you ever encountered or came in contact with a police officer?
Yeah, that's funny. So like before Obama got elected, the day of election night, bro. The day of election night. So I don't smoke bud, I'm chilling, like, you know what I mean? I'm 16. And my mans, he smoke bud, so we chilling, we out. He going to cop bud. As we going to get the bud, we see the cops. We good. We walk down the block, he get what he get. We coming back up the block. Cop stopped. Now he put it in his mouth, so he was good, so it was nothing there.
Yeah.
But the fact is, they stopped us because we was just black and we was walking up the block. Like, nobody else was walking outside. We ain't doing nothing.
It was a Friday?
It was chill, like, bro.
Was it a Friday?
It wasn't a Friday. It was a Tuesday, bro. It was a Tuesday. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a Tuesday.
TNT.
Yeah.
No days off.
Take niggas on Tuesday. Feel me? So we chilling. It's a Tuesday, and they stop us. So another cop car come by. Oh, y'all gonna stop them? Obama about to get elected. Like, that's racist. No. But they playing. But we sitting there like, yeah, dead ass. Like, y'all don't got nothing on us. Meanwhile, he got blood on him though. But that moment, like, you gotta be chill, calm, like, cause they looking for any reason to take us. Cause you know they think we criminals. The fact is we in the hood, so it's at nighttime
It's not they think we criminals. It's the criminals basically make it aware that there's a certain stereotype. And the stereotype
we fit the description.
We fit the description, bro.
We only fit the description because they put that in our heads from the jump. You know what I'm saying? You put us in the hood, like crabs in a barrel. Like, the only way to get out, you feel me? You got to kill another crab.
It's just like what you said. It's us.
That's true.
We're the ones that's doing it.
That's very true. That's very
So
true.
we have to be the ones to control.
You right. That's an old head opinion right there. I like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Look, yeah.
30 soon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there.
I want to play can I play a skit? Can I play something? Alright, so there's a video that I found. So pretty much here's the background of it. I guess the cops was in the building. You know, I don't want to say any mischief. I guess they had a game plan. They were trying to go in and see if they could find something out of nothing. So they knock on somebody's door, says that they got a call about a noise complaint or something, whatever the case may be. But then it starts to escalate. They're not really trying to leave after, you know, the people in the house say that there's nothing going on, etc. So they try to kind of like get in the house, and the tenants in the house, you know, kind of fall back a little bit. There was no like hands and fall, no violence, but it definitely get a little crazy. Listen to this.
Somebody, you don't look out there harassing us at our door. Okay? Yes, you see the faces. We thought it was you, so you already see the comment, what he said, and you see he put a foot on my door, and foot at my door, and foot at my door. Don't touch my man at all. Take the fuck out my door. There you go. Yes, we get threatened. Shut up. Don't say nothing else. I got it all on camera. I got it all on camera. You say he invited to fight. He's a police officer. Wow, man, you Bloomberg. This is what we did. Okay? Let me bail. $900, my nigga. All right. Okay? What you get angry for? Okay, because that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. You the only one that got done? Yes, I did your job? Yes, did your job? Okay, yeah. What? Don't put your foot in my fucking door then. Don't put your foot in my door. Don't put your foot in the door, because if you touch me, that's it. We're going to make sure I get a lawsuit. That's all. So touch me if you want to. I will call your bluff. I don't give a fuck about getting fucked up by the police. At the end of the day, Al Johnson got me. Fucking pig. Pussy ass niggas. Fucking faggot.
That's going viral. That's going viral. So what we learned from that is one thing: whenever you come in contact with a police officer, always record it. Always record it. And this was said by an actual police officer. He says, for the safety of yourself and the safety of the police officer, always record a situation, whether it's just a traffic stop or, you know, just walking in the street. Always stop that. Definitely.
Oh, for sure.
What y'all think about that? That was wild, though.
That sound crazy, fam. Had his foot in the door.
Just hearing that.
That's breaking and entering.
He had his foot in the door. He talking about, oh, you're going to break my foot. All right, why your foot in the door then?
Self-defense right now. I'm threatened. You know what I'm saying?
They got
Chip
the
in my
pistols
door.
too and all that.
Like it wasn't a Haitian house. Definitely got real.
That'd be crazy.
Wow, right?
Shout out to the Zoes. Shout out to the Zoes.
But yo, it was 8:20. We want to say everybody tuned in to WVMR Radio. Make sure y'all get the app WVMR NY. Make sure y'all tuned in to the website WVMRradio.net. You are now tuned in to Swym, the Swym Radio Show.
Say what you mean, Swym, baby. It's a swim movement. It's a movement.
Talk about it.
Are you not entertained?
I like that. I like that.
Nah, but I want give a shout out to T-Raw. It's my dude's birthday. Rocking Grown Kids. He got his own clothing line, Grown Kids NYC. Make sure y'all follow that on the gram. Make sure y'all follow Earn Clothing. My boy Biggie, Donuts and Henny. Follow my guy. Well, they got shout outs. It's the time right now.
Shout outs right now.
It's a little shout out. You know, we do it in there periodically.
We got a shout out, Being Me, best movement ever.
Okay.
Shout out to YWO, The Earners. Shout out to Zoo Crew. Shout out to Team Billions, KOK. Everybody that's doing what they gotta do for me to overcome. It's progress over Congress.
Yeah, man.
Fact. Yo, shout out Remo the Real. Shout out King Rico.
Shout out SBG. Shout out I Am Too Damn Live. That's my brother. He DJ. You know what I'm saying? Shout out King Cuzzo.
Yo, shout out my moms, yo. BK Your Highness.
Yeah.
Like, bro, shout out Theo
Oh,
Mike.
you know? Theo Mike.
Yo.
You ain't have a sandwich till you had Theo Mike's.
You know that?
Yeah.
You know that? So let's get right into it, man. No dead space.
No dead space.
We supposed to have an interview right now. I guess he coming. I don't want to jump straight to low, man. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that.
The fans ain't ready for low yet, man.
Nah, it's not time. You know what I'm gonna do? You know, I got some people. They got some new tunes. I'm gonna have to let
You got some new tunes? Let me hear that.
Yeah,
because, bro,
we
I've
do
been
got
looking
some
for.
new tunes.
I've been searching for new tunes, bro, and I feel like as of right now, everybody's very commercial. Like I ain't heard an underground artist come out and really like have a hit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to be a point like you got a surprise. Like Cardi B was a surprise. And after that, like, what was the last one? You know what I'm saying? We need somebody who's really going to, like, come out here and knock us on our ass like that.
Raw.
I know exactly.
Facts.
I know exactly what y'all need,
Facts.
man. Listen, I got y'all.
I hear it, man.
Everybody that's listening, tuned in, pull out your Snapchats, your phones, whatever. Make sure y'all record this. Make sure y'all record yourselves jamming to this song right here. I gotta give it up to the big bro, Remo the Real. This is track Play God.
Shout out to Gigi, actually, yo. She our co-host right now. She on vacay, but
Yeah,
she be here next
Gigi
week. Gigi, what's
vacay.
good, baby?
Y'all gonna definitely feel her presence when she step through the building next week. Believe that.
We ain't forget about you, you know what I'm saying?
Believe that.
Swim all the way.
Gigi's in the building. But we're gonna get right into it. It's Play God. Let's go.
ain't double crossing me. Turn it, turned on my visions. Day one's official team. Niggas is forgery. 5 check, bad bitch check. Like a BBW with some double D's. It's enough right out here, my nigga, for everybody to eat. Can't stay in your lane, get run off the road, my nigga. I ain't with the fuckery. It's grind season, all movement mind season. Blood love them, you think I'm Muhammad, how I leave them. 4 bitches that ain't needs, I get Ocho, then I flow Joe. I'm JD to her brat ass, but ain't nothing here so. 5 check. That track
like
right
that, yeah.
there was 4G check by your guy, being young.
See, that's
King
what we need.
YWO, man.
That's what we need, yo, bro. I was just talking about something like that, bro. I was really just talking about something. We need somebody really like that. Like we need him. We need that to really be pumped, son. Cause that's that hit right now. That's what's now. You feel me?
Yeah, that's young right there. Being young, CEO of YWO. I'm one of his artists for YWO.
Shout out to young.
Shout out. That's a plug. Is that a plug? Yeah, that's a plug.
Yeah, that's a track right there.
Major plug.
That on the floor. Yo, I'm wildin'. Yo, I gotta give a big shout out to Gigi. That's our co-host. That's the spark right there. The show. Y'all now tuned in to the Swym Radio show on WVMR Radio. Make sure y'all download the app WVMR-NY or go to the website WVMRadio.net.
And follow Swym NY. Follow us.
Swym NYC, man.
You right. I'm sorry. Swym
You
NYC.
don't put NYC, you include Long Island.
That's true. And we ain't including Long Island.
Nah, I mean, no shade though. Chill out. I got some things over there. Some things over there.
You hear this guy? But yeah.
Hold up. But yeah, once Gigi get on the show next week, definitely she got the topics. You know what I mean, who said what? That's what we rolling with. Yo, G, is that what we rolling with? Who said what? All right, she gonna give me the green light on the Facebook Live. Hope y'all all tuned in. Make sure y'all listening on the app, and also make sure y'all tuned into the Facebook. I need my live. I need my views up, man.
Wait, Facebook? Wait, what? We Facebook Live now?
I'm on Facebook Live. Gigi hit me up on the live too.
Shouts out to the live. I thought it was Instagram.
Nah, the live is tuned in. Grandma's on the live talking crazy.
All right, so
whoever's on the live, y'all gonna see my grandma on there talking crazy, blasphemy.
Ina?
On there blasphemy.
Wait, but why live though? Why Facebook though?
Why Facebook
You
Live?
got more people on Facebook, like really going to view or like?
Yeah,
what's-
definitely.
I was just on Instagram.
The first episode had like 500 views. And
So
I
better
ain't
on
promoted it-
Facebook than
I ain't
Instagram,
promoted
is what
it
you're
the day
saying.
of.
Okay.
Nah,
You could do both.
Nah,
That's
because
a fact.
you could. We should do Instagram regardless because people gonna tune in. But that's what everybody on Instagram be on some. Do I look like I was left on bad and bougie? You know what I'm saying? They be acting a little Casa Diddy with it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you, but
You're
maybe.
reporting live.
Be real selective about who they want to check out. But it's all love. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact,
We
that's a
gonna
fact.
get in that top box.
It's definitely a lot of high profile on Instagram.
Yeah, you know what they need to bring back, sons? Just so you know who's real and who not. They need to bring back MySpace top 8. For real.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Bring that back, cause you know you're not in that
Facebook
top
low-key
5,
had
top
something
10.
like that at one point. Facebook had like something like that where you can only see the top 5 people that you really
Yeah,
talk
they'll
to.
say who your brother, your cousin, your
Yeah,
sister.
like something like that. But that's, I mean, we went away from that because people be hating. So
Yeah, go for it.
You be getting into arguments like, well, I'm not number 1, well, I'm not number 2. Like, chill,
And then
she's my
you
mama.
can't put your girl top 8 because everybody's gonna add your girl.
Yeah.
Then you know it's
That's a
over.
fact.
The DMs.
See, I have put my mama as number 1, thinking that was gonna solve anything. Nothing. Shorty be on there too. My mom's gonna text like, let them hoes know they wasn't what you shooting in the gym.
shout out to Mom Dukes. Yo.
Facts. Shout out to
She be on it,
That's the gangster right there. Word. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it. The King Thurman's top 5.
top five.
And listen, I think that we need to include the WCW.
Right.
Oh man, I was trying to refrain, bro, because you know I'm trying to change my image. Like,
Come on.
listen, bro, wait, hold up, let me finish, bro. I ain't done. I ain't done. Listen, I'm trying to, change my image. I'm reinventing myself. I'm gonna be a gentleman. Posting WCWs is not lucrative to that, like, because joints think like I be crushing on a lot of these joints. They just be fire. Like, would I hit if gotten a chance? Yes. But that's beside the point, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I just post them because they're beautiful and I admire their beauty, you know what I'm saying? And they should be they should be praised. But listen, I gotta refrain from that because girls be like, you a hoe, you know what I'm saying? You a player.
But how are you a hoe because you posted?
That's what I'm saying. Listen, that's what I'm saying.
Anything you uplifting our sisters.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
Now,
what
if
it
I don't
is?
think if you WCW worthy, you ain't never gonna get
That's what
posted.
it is because you're not posting them.
That's it right there.
For the thems they talking about,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
But real quick though, Instagram has that new thing that you can post like 10 pics at one time. You could do a whole little, you know what I mean? Like
Oh
top
my
5
God.
every
Thank you,
Wednesday.
Instagram.
That's official.
They trying to
boy.
give me a slideshow?
Yeah.
Man, if they gave me a slide. Hold up.
Yeah, see now you
Wait a minute,
thinking.
hold up.
Instead of one.
All right, so
you
listen.
reinvent
Listen. All right, listen.
You just
So double that. They upgraded. I forgot about the slideshow because the
Yeah.
slideshow added to it. Because now I can do
See,
like a top
technology is
5.
what fucking nigga up.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, right?
Technology.
It's the death.
Too
It's
many
gonna be the
options.
death of me. So now, therefore, my WCWs might just be a little more lit. And if
Yeah.
you make the cut, shouts out to you. But if you don't, you know why.
Can I break it down for them, please?
Break it down,
For
bro.
those who don't know Thurman's top WCWs, so first of all, you need to follow him. Follow him on the gram.
Follow me.
King Thurman 5.
Number
Okay.
5. It's important.
Spell your name.
King, King, Thurman, Thurman. 5. The number.
The man. He's the man.
Nah, but real rap. You know what I'm saying? Because
Nah, let me break it down.
tasteful women.
You got it.
Oh, you right.
Listen, follow this man right here, right? This is the funniest thing. Every Wednesday, he goes through his followers. He gets a nice picture. He's smooth about it. He don't get the joints that everybody be thirsty for that got like millions of likes and all that. He find them undercover baddies.
The one that got like 500 likes, but they got 2,000 followers.
Sometimes even lower than that.
Yo, listen, man. She got 32 likes, but I know
what's
she
going
And
bad.
she fire like
I know
oh,
she bad.
Yeah,
32 likes.
post them, right? He'll post them. Now the description is the best part. That's what everyone looks forward to, is the description. He writes a little homemade poem
I'm a poet,
in the description and all that. He goes and describes, the qualities, what he finds good about them and whatnot. He really uplifts these girls. He make them feel good. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little attention. And at the end, he hits you with the hashtag King Approved.
Oh yeah. Listen,
Hashtag King of, yo, if you ain't got that hashtag King Approved.
it does not count. It does not count.
Count.
It does not count. That's not my stand. Listen, baby girl, if they posted you and this doesn't say King approved, then it's not true. It is not true. It gotta be King approved.
Yo.
How you going to somebody's castle and they don't approve you to come in? You know what I'm saying? That's just not right. That's just not right.
Yo, listen, Thurm is a public figure off Instagram.
This is interesting.
We've been to events and been to places, and people like, I know you. And you know how they know this man? Any fire joint that you could find on the gram, best believe his name pop up in the likes. You know, it always gonna say King Thurman and 100 sound like. And everybody just see that name like, how this nigga get to have his name on this beautiful joint? Cause
How you even know her?
Cause Shorty might just click on that name cause his name always pop up. You feel me? Like we've dead had encounters with like, yo, people, I know you. Yo, you follow such and such. It be a bad joint and they just know off the light. That joint be wild. That joint be bugging my mind like, oh, make me to like more pictures.
I've ran into a few followers of people that I follow too, and I'm like, damn, I should have posted you because I ran some fire joints too. Like, man,
You
I
ever
ain't
ran
never
into
posted.
the joints you posted?
Yeah.
You didn't know what to do.
Oh,
Don't know what to do.
my God.
Nah, this, bro.
Don't know
Listen,
what to do.
there's some people who's frozen like mannequins when they see their Instagram crush. I see my man's
I'm not gonna hold.
leave though his own party.
See, that's beast.
And go home.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Listen, I'm gonna wipe
What
this.
I do is I get drunk and I go say something.
But you
Get
wasn't
drunk.
But you wasn't
Ooh.
drunk.
Oh,
And
wasn't
she sat next to you.
And she sat next to me.
He got up and went home.
No, I'm gonna sit there.
Calls me.
I'm gonna
Come
sit there
on.
like a man, but I'm gonna be shitting bricks. Like, damn.
That ain't no man. Listen, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wipe the sweat off my head with the bottom of my shirt.
It ain't gonna work. It ain't nothing you could do ain't gonna work. She a WCW
I need to
for a
do it right
reason.
now. You know what I'm saying?
For a reason.
You know it's gonna get rainfall.
It's not King approved.
It's not King approved.
It's not good.
Listen, with the list and all, I'm a whisperer. You feel me? Shorties know what's up. Let me not say too much.
Top five.
Yeah, let's get into it to the top five. King Thurman's top five. We got off track.
Yo. So y'all gonna disagree with this, but listen, my top five for this week, I put a lot of thought into this because, you know, it was tough picking 5 artists. Like, and it's not even based off albums or nothing, but top 5 artists. I'm gonna go in order from 5 to 1.
Talk about it.
T Grizzly number 5.
Boom.
Just wait for it.
No.
We gonna discuss this after I name my list.
Got it.
T Grizzly number 5. Number 4 Quavo. It's gonna be interesting.
Wow.
Number 3 Chris Brown. You gotta put somebody up there as a mogul. Somebody who's a star. You got it. That's Chris Brown.
Yes, Chris Brown. Okay.
Number 2 A Boogie.
Nah, A Boogie. I can't talk. He's fucking it up right now.
But number one, it's a fact, and nobody's gonna tell me otherwise. We can argue this all day. Cardi B, number one.
Why is
artist.
Cardi B number 1 because of one song?
She don't dance.
One
no
song,
more. She don't dance now.
one song, Lama. She was on Love and Hip Hop
She
and
was
did it
left off Bad and Bougie.
and did it the right way. Nah, but she made a
She
mixtape,
was
and people fucked with her mixtape. It made a buzz, and then she made
Nah,
that
yeah,
Bodak Yellow.
She got a few tracks.
She
got a
made
few
two.
tracks.
Her 2 mixtapes did well.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact.
So
No, I get you.
I'm vouching
But
for
what
her.
I'm saying is this.
I'm vouching for Cardi B.
She has more work to do for you to be saying number 1.
No, for the week.
for the week,
Just for the
in a
week.
more time.
So next week.
So
Next week it could be
else.
somebody different.
Sure.
But if they don't get them charts, if they don't hit them charts,
Sure.
I don't think so. She's
Because
number
honestly,
one on charts. She's
she
top on
broke
charts.
records.
Was the same recognition given to Designer with Panda? Because you know that joint went.
But see, you have to understand. Let's keep it real.
What is he doing now?
Designer's wasn't a stripper. Let's keep it real.
And he only got that one hit.
No.
He got some.
It don't matter if he got that one hit because he got Kanye.
Okay, you're right. You got a point.
He could fight for Kanye all day.
He's
Because
not,
nothing.
doing it right then.
No. Kanye's trying to figure out what's going on.
You're talking about. We can't talk about Kanye because that's
Shout
my
out to
favorite
Kanye,
artist.
'cause
Nah.
Kanye
He a
is the
Gemini,
man.
and we Geminis, and that's my
Nigga,
favorite
yo,
artist. I
niggas
seen him in
signed that
person.
shit?
Nah, but you gotta understand, you can't compare Cardi B to no Designer because Cardi B
What?
was
We seen it a long while
a
ago.
stripper who was in the gutter.
You right.
Who came up. And our man right now was on Bad and Bougie.
He was on Bad and Bougie.
He wasn't left off.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Takeoff.
Yo, pass the Long Island. Yo, listen, Long Island, he a thought.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I refrain
All right. So we gonna break down this top 5 though.
I ain't
We gonna
Haitian.
break
Long
down.
Island, he a thought.
I am not a thought. I'm
Feel
Haitian.
like drink champs.
But I'm
Yeah.
Spanish.
We gonna break down this top 5. So T Grizzly number 5. T Grizzly had a buzz for a little bit. He fell off a little bit, but T Grizzly, people actually like T Grizzly.
I mean,
and to this day, I've heard people refer T Grizzly to me like, listen to T Grizzly. Listen to this.
T Grizzly's only few rappers who made a whole song didn't have a hook, and the song made hits.
So is he supposed to be my number 1?
Nah, I wouldn't.
No. I wasn't
How would you place him on that top 5?
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
No,
I
he's top.
wanted
He's top
his
5.
solid.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I give him that. He's top 5.
Who would you have put in place of T Grizzly?
I got somebody.
Who, me?
Yes, Lo.
No, I'm
asking,
not because you
Lo.
want to hear my top 5, nigga. You
Oh,
piece of
okay,
shit.
you right. All right, we
I'm
gonna wait for
all
those
We
top
might have to
5.
do
I
that.
like
We
that.
might have to do that. Should we
Listen,
save
I'm
it
down for that.
Should we do it for this or for the interview?
We're gonna save it for his interview because I'm gonna ask that question. I ain't gonna play no
Gonna hear
games.
some shit.
But listen, who would you have placed in place of T Grizzly at number 5?
I mean, with your list, number 5
That's for this week. That's who got buzz.
for
That's
this
who
week,
popped.
this got buzz.
Who popped?
I'm gonna have to say Casanova.
With what?
All right, so listen, I'm sorry, I ain't
What?
With old 50?
Casanova's all right.
Boom, boom, boom.
Shout out to Casanova because
Yo,
Casanova got like 5 songs right now that gone viral that niggas is like not paying attention to.
No. Shout out.
So if they not
shout out
paying
to
attention,
Shout out to
bump
the 8,
that.
man. You
But
already know.
I think he's working right now. I haven't heard
No.
that. Maybe I'm just not listening.
Of course he's working, but he has work that he can show for.
You
Besides
right,
the
you
old
gotta-
50.
You got a point.
He got
you
a
got
girl
point.
song that he shot a video to.
Ooh.
You don't wanna come through.
All right. So I'm not tuned in.
Yeah, you not tuned in. I don't know
I
what's
bang
going
with
on.
old 50, but
You know what I'm saying?
it's
The
not,
old
it's
50
not as hard as
The old 50 was cool.
Don't run.
Then he did the tax stone letter.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? That was fire.
I'm
You feel
indifferent
me?
about that.
And then he did the girl song, you feel me? Where, you know what I'm saying, Shorty FaceTiming him and all that. And her man leaving the crib and he coming in the crib. That's
Yo, shout out to him and his girl
Feel me?
Instagram
But
videos,
but
man.
honestly, who's gonna come in the crib
This is dope.
with Cass? And that's a fact.
I like that.
Feel me? Shout out to Cass. We know how
Black
he moved
love.
with his wife. You know what I'm saying? That's
Black
you know
love.
what I'm saying. He's showing the young black brothers how you supposed to move when you reach the age of 30.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
You got that
you know
shorty,
what,
you feel me?
man? I can't wait till I hit 30. You
They
know
ain't
why?
putting shorty on, you feel me?
I said, no, not for
Not,
nothing.
not just putting. I don't mean like putting her on, but I'm saying like
she's
you know,
playing her position.
old girls like to be
He's
shown
involved.
in the light, you know, like I'm saying. So
She's not
doing
she's
that.
not pressuring to be involved.
No, that's a
He's
fact.
involving her
I can see that.
because she's
real.
like, yo, I do this, and he's like, nah, I like the way you move. I want you to do this.
Yeah.
You feel me?
For
If
sure.
not for nothing, if you know what I'm saying, especially in the entertainment field that we in, you feel me? Personality, radio, you feel what I'm saying? Artist wise, it's always good to have a female that understands what needs to be done for you to be more successful.
You know what? That's like Gucci jump.
Perfect. He went to jail. He gave her $2 million. She gave him back $6 million.
You know why? Because she put on.
Cause
She
wasn't
held
left
him
off
down.
Bad and bougie.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what happens.
Listen, when you left off bad and bougie, you gonna act a little bitter, you know what I'm saying? You gonna do a little like left off bad and bougie. Yeah, nigga, it did.
She
You know what I'm
wasn't.
saying?
She wasn't.
Alright,
So I
so
mean, she contributed. See, that was a perfect example. See, my son, third good marshal. You know that. I've been calling him that for years.
Yeah, third good.
And feel me, he only knew that. Like, my son third good
yo,
marshal.
it's crazy. I look through the Facebook post, and I'm like, third good. I'm like, yo, fam, like, I said my name like 3 times, man. I don't know what you're referring
That's
to.
your street name, bro.
I ain't
Third
going
good.
for it.
Third good marshal.
I ain't here for
That's
that.
his
You know what I'm
street
saying? I'm
name.
not here for that.
You know what I'm saying? But he made a good point because not what's her name? See, that's not stuff. We don't even know her name.
Who? His shorty?
Gucci man, shorty. What's her name?
No, I don't know.
Exactly.
Something Kiora.
Keisha Kiora.
Yeah,
She's
something
nice.
like that. She's fire.
She's fire. But not only she's fire. My man came home. He came home like, oh, I'm lit.
Double stack. Yeah.
Damn, I got the crib. I got.
And she started doing vlogs for.
Yo, he got a new car and just rode it
Ah, yo,
on the block.
wait, we just went off topic. We supposed to be doing the top 5, and we start talking about some top 5 shorties hold niggas down. Now we can do that too.
Nah,
we can do that too.
But not for nothing.
But
a lot of the rappers that's in the game wouldn't be in the game if they ain't have their shorties.
Yeah. So
kind of related.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
For the record, you think you should switch it up every week, like a different type of top 5?
No, that's what I'm gonna do because I can't do top 5 albums, top 5 just artists. I gotta do top 5 because my top 5 gotta be the top 5 for like everybody, like universal. Like I was thinking this shit, this is what happened. So right now we doing top 5 artists. You know what I'm saying? People you know got a buzz, and it's like I like that vibe. Now you might not agree with T Grizzly at number 5, but my number 4 is staying my number 4 for a reason, and it's Quavo.
I ain't mad at that.
It's Quavo. Now, it's gonna sound crazy. Nobody left off Bad Bougie, but everybody wanna when you do a feature, when you got a feature and you want Amigo, you
Quavo's
want
high
Quavo.
demand.
You want Quavo. Everybody's in Quavo. He got the unique voice. People listen to the Migos solely for Quavo. I've heard in multiple conversations.
It depends on what song though.
To be honest, they all nice. I can't take. I mean, I don't know about the other dude.
The one who was left off Bad Bougie was left off Bad Bougie.
Nah, he's
We
not
left
whack.
him on for a reason.
Listen, it be joint.
Nah, he the one on tracks.
No.
Offset?
Offset is always
Offset's
on
the
track.
one on tracks.
Oh,
Offset's the world gutter.
Tell me real quick. Can I get off topic super fast?
Real quick.
Yo, yeah, you see the video with Cardi B and Offset. Offset gave her like a bouquet of flowers, right?
Mm-hmm.
She started cheesing and all that. And she said, "Oh, you trying to get some neck?" That joint had me dying. Boy.
Yo, she know what's up, cause that's
Yo,
real
she
rap.
100, son.
Nah.
I love Cardi B.
You know what it is? You know what it is? We not used to that honesty
Yeah,
in the open.
She's just
It's
saying
like,
facts. It's
oh
facts.
shit.
It's facts.
You said that
It's
shit?
facts. A good girl,
You feel me?
anytime she got flowers, it was for some dome.
But not
Let's be facts. You only said this one, young baby,
No, it's not
here
for
these
some
flowers.
dome.
I'm trying to get this dome.
I don't know.
Listen, I'm not sexist. I'm not crazy. I'm a gentleman. But if I send you a bouquet of roses or whatever, they could be lilies. I don't care. They dandelions. Blow them shits out. I'm trying to get dope. So therefore, nothing says I want some dome better than 12 dozen roses. You know what I'm saying?
Send you a box of bagels.
We good. If I see a box of bagels, I want some box. I fed you, baby. I fed you. Think about that.
Ladies, do not talk to
I'm sorry. Yo, listen. That's King Thurman speaking. The gentleman Thurman ain't speak yet. We gonna hold on for that.
No third.
No third.
Nah. But real rap though, Quavo's number 4, and that's a fact. You want to listen to him? He got a voice that people like.
No.
He not really whack to what music sound like right now.
Quavo's not whack at all. Actually, Quavo he's a hook maker. He
Yeah.
can make the concept for songs OD with no problem.
What Rich Homie Quan used to be.
They try to make him go solo, correct?
If they make him go solo,
He will
that
actually
might-
make more money.
He might, but he still can make a lot of money with Migos because they not whack as a group.
They're not whack as a group, but he's losing now because he has to separate money.
I can't tell who's who when they.
Now, no, speak from an artist standpoint, though.
Real talk, I don't
No,
know.
you can tell who's who when it comes to Quavo and
Offset.
Offset. When it comes to Takeoff.
Light skin.
You don't-
And not for nothing, nigga, people don't know. Takeoff actually, a lot of the songs that was produced on the Migos album, Takeoff had a lot to do with it. Takeoff's actually like a behind the scenes rapper. He's just
Presentable wise, he's not presentable.
No,
That nigga you're not gonna bring to a
maybe
meeting.
he wasn't left off Bad Bougie.
No, he was left off. They kept him in the back while they was eating chicken in the chicken spot. He was in the back eating chicken.
Yo, Lo, from an artist standpoint, right?
Yeah.
You Quavo.
Yeah.
Now you know you're gonna make millions and millions of dollars as a group, but you thinking about loyalty because this ain't just my niggas. I'm from the block. I'm just chilling with making music. It's my brothers, my cousins, it's family. Like this is people that's really my blood.
Yeah.
Would you really go solo, knowing you can still make that type of money? Like he not really losing nothing. He gaining a little bit more, but he not losing nothing. Would you really risk that all? Because what if he flop?
To be perfectly honest, you can't worry about who's trying to feed the family when somebody's feeding the family. So for the person that's feeding the family, we have to support the person that's feeding the family.
That's a fact.
So anybody else that's trying to do something that apparently is not working, motherfucker, you need to stop doing it.
Right.
That's it.
So you saying
Like, and not for nothing, I'm gonna tell you real shit. For me, I've been rapping since 17 years old. I'm turning 30 November 29th. I done did over 100 shows. I've been around celebrities. I know every New York rapper that needs to be known in New York. They know me. They'll tell you, yeah, I know them. You feel me? But if I had to stop doing it to promote somebody that I feel could do it better, I would do it. Feel me? Like my cousin Remo, like I would stop doing rap.
Shout out to
promote
Remo,
him.
man.
Shout out to my
Remo the real.
I played that.
I would stop.
I can play that.
And this is, and I would stamp it right now. I would stop rapping to promote him and make him lit. Just because I know he can do it,
Yeah.
and he's younger, and he could do it longer. Feel me? I could be on my Diddy shit, go on the tracks with him and nothing. He's already know everything I say on wax is facts. It's true. It's nothing fabricated or anything like that. Feel me? But the question is longevity.
Exactly.
That's the question.
That's where it all
You feel
lies.
me? I'm
Can
turning
you
30.
last?
How old is Remo?
Can you last?
Remo just turned 22.
He just turned 22.
September 2nd.
Okay. So that means Remo got at least 10 to 20 more years over me in the rap game.
Can he last that?
Yes, he can, because he
Don't
has his
even
family.
No.
Cause
I know Remo can. The
'cause
question
he
is,
has.
you always gotta ask that question, bro. Because even if we assume, what if he just stopped? What if that's not his numbers? What if he think 5 is good for him? You know
If
what I'm
I
saying?
stop, he can't stop.
Okay.
It's no choice. It's
Respect.
over. He married to the mob. This is the
That's a fact.
family.
All right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
that's good on that point.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The only reason why I say that is because in reality, people only respond to what they know that's gonna last long.
That's a fact. You only respond to what's gonna stick 10 years from now.
Exactly.
At least I know this trended. So when I hear Teach Me How to Dougie, I know where that came from. I was around at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's tracks like that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now to get back in it, cause Quavo, you hearing this right now? I don't know if you are. I doubt it. But go solo. You be alright.
Somebody who know him listening, man.
Facts.
Everybody tuned in.
Number 3. Now I was juggling with number 3. I had A Boogie, then I had Chris Brown, then I had A Boogie. Right now it's Chris Brown. Only reason number 3, like I said, I need that one artist that's still popping on the charts, that's been on the charts for years. And the only person I can think of is Chris Brown. In this decade, he still has hits. And not only has he put out one hit, he put out at least 4 hits right now. At least 4 hits.
And also to include, he got that track on A Boogie's new album, Hugs and Kisses. That joint fire.
Oh, Hugs and Kisses. You
That
said
joint
that.
fire.
No, that's not the name, bro. You got what version you got?
Kisses?
No, it ain't.
Sure?
Bro, it's fucking and kissing. What version you got? You got the
I'm
PG
sorry,
version.
I got the
He got the
I got the no cursing.
he got the parent advisory joint. He got the joint that bleep out everything. Nah, listen.
Man, I got my sisters in the car, man.
But shout out to that song. But listen, no matter what decade it is right now, Chris Brown is he's killing it.
Yo,
He's
been
climbing
holding
the
it.
charts strong since
Wait,
he was.
how long has he been in the game?
We gonna say 05 was when Yo really came out, or when that first album. So
Yo, even
a
through
good
all-
12 years strong.
Even through all the mishaps, he overcame, because even after the Rihanna joint, he came out with like Superhuman, right?
Superhuman.
Stuff like that.
No,
Them
that was
tracks
right
was
before.
fire.
That was right before. That was right before.
He dropped something similar after that.
He
was
dropped
fire.
mad stuff after he dropped
What's the joint with Show You Who Sing No Air?
Jordan Sparks.
He got a song that was that.
No
wasn't
Air.
it?
That was No Air.
That was No Air.
Yeah, that was No Air. That was right around the time. But listen, you know what I'm saying? He went through his trials and tribulations, but his music is still good. And to be honest, this is the closest we gonna get to a Michael Jackson in this era ever. We thought it was Usher. It skipped Usher.
Not for nothing, Usher held it down.
Beyonce, see,
Oh yeah, 100 grand.
Beyonce's great. Beyonce's great.
Beyonce
Listen,
is
no.
the greatest.
No.
She made Halo.
Let's not disrespect.
Halo. She made
Let's not
Halo.
disrespect.
Halo tag gangsters in the
Let's-
club singing Halo.
Listen,
I was one of them.
listen. Let's not confuse.
Can't tell me nothing.
Let's not confuse the two. Iconically, maybe she is. Maybe she's up there. Iconically, when we
Wait.
talking as far as the type of ambiance she gives off is Beyonce. Yes, Beyonce. Cool, maybe. But when we talk about on that stage performing and actually showmanship like Mike, the only person that comes close to that is Chris Brown.
Talking about the
Usher. But
Only
Usher
person that
had years, bro.
No.
Yo,
Usher can't do
when it was-
nothing
when it
what
was
Chris
him-
Brown can do.
when it was Usher, Mike Jack, and
They danced on
and
stage.
JT.
Even
JT when they was all on stage.
we're not counting
That was
JT.
legendary.
Even Justin
Justin
Timberlake.
Timberlake. When
Don't
all
count
three of them
that.
was on stage dancing, that was
Justin?
legendary.
Even Usher,
I'm just
Usher
saying
would
that
be.
moment in time.
Even Usher. If Usher heard this convo, Usher would agree. Chris Brown is the closest thing to Mike that we have in the industry as far as that goes.
Yeah,
He
Usher
took the
can't
pop
move.
charts.
Usher can't move.
He took
like-
the pop charts without having to really
You
change
talking
it.
about
just
moves better than
dancing?
Mike Jack?
Or you talking-
We're talking about
Are you talking
overall.
about dancing
Usher
and
had to
songs?
change. Usher had to change music.
Confessions.
Usher had to.
Yo,
Confessions didn't do it for him.
Confessions
Confessions didn't do it. Confessions
Bro.
was still on the
Bro.
urban charts.
Bro.
We talking the only
High
thing that got him that far.
students. I know high school students.
And that
who
was
had
urban.
kids.
Low,
Over
that was urban.
Confessions.
Low, that was urban. We talking pop
This is
charts.
2006,
Pop charts. Usher had
2007.
to wait for mad far. Usher had to wait mad far to get his
Take
charts
it
through.
easy. Listen, Usher had Confessions.
He did.
Let it burn.
Chris Brown had Forever.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Chris Brown had Forever and Yo.
Huh?
Chris Brown had Forever. He had Yo.
Forever.
He had.
this-
He
bro,
had.
Forever.
Time
That
out.
don't count Confessions. Come on,
Burn.
bro.
But those are R&B hits. We talking about when he
No.
crossed the charts.
Bro,
Forever.
Moving
Forever.
mountains.
do you know what Chris Brown? Yo, listen.
Trading places. Trading places.
Run it. It's still run it. Still gets played just as
Run it is not moving mountains.
Time out. Moving Mountains Usher was trash, bro.
What?
Oh my God.
Listen, bro. Moving
Time out.
Mountains Usher was.
Gangsters was in the club with their
It
wifey
was
with
nobody-
tears.
I give you confessions. I give you confessions.
bugging.
But Moving Mountains did not do what Confessions did. Trading Places, I give you, even Trading Places got it.
Bro,
You could play that.
what's that song that Usher made?
You can
You're
play
My
that.
Baby?
Yo, even the joint we hear in the whip like.
Wait, but that's not.
Yo, Chris Brown?
What are you talking about?
Chris
bro?
Brown, hot song.
Tell me, bro. That was just B2K. That was B2K. Tell me, what
Yo,
bum.
That's a fact.
I'm trying to figure out what bum Usher did. Usher got a
That's
song.
the wrong
Yeah,
song.
That's the wrong song.
Wait, come on, you know what I'm talking about though, right?
I do know what you're talking about.
When he in the whip and they do the
Bro,
bounce ball.
bro, that's on
Yo.
8701 that you're
Yo,
talking
that's
about.
my gift.
And-
That's
and-
my
and-
gift. That's my
But you
gift.
talking that's on 8701, and you talking about you don't have to call.
Yeah,
All right,
that's my
but
gift.
bump, bro. Bump, you was into that. You was just so into that, bro. I was confused.
I thought I was right.
You did. So I'm like, wait, that's the wrong melody, bro. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going
I
on.
knew the bump was in sync, man.
But listen, but we talk. All right, but you talking about songs like that, but Chris Brown's still making music that everybody's listening to where he made a crossover album in a sense. You know what I'm saying? To his music, he didn't have to just go to a whole nother round, a whole nother realm where people gonna listen. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Yeah, 3 times was a hit that he made for everybody to listen
Name me
to.
the best Chris Brown song, and I'm gonna name you the best Usher song, and you're gonna tell me if they can compare. This is reality, bro.
The best Chris Brown song.
Damn.
He has a lot of hits. That's crazy.
No,
Title said.
But you asking me, see, it's hard to say. It's hard to say.
he has a
that.
lot of hits with features.
He has a lot of hits on his own.
Name.
Yo was a big hit, bro.
Yo is like
You're not gonna
75
tell.
years old.
No. It doesn't matter how old it is,
You make
bro.
me wanna be. That's it's not.
Yo,
no,
bro.
I'm not fucking with
The
it.
difference is in 10 years,
Yo.
Chris Brown is in 10
In 20
years,
years,
you would just
Usher's gonna be
bump
even
it.
more of a legend.
The crazy part
Yo,
is
you
he been out
remind me-
longer.
You remind me.
Yo,
of-
you're
Bro,
The evolution.
Yo, bro.
You're comparing Usher's. You're not realizing you're comparing Usher's second album or his third album, whatever, to Chris Brown's first album. Still, I haven't even mentioned exclusive that did well. We're not talking about songs like You Wanna Be, Damaged. We're not talking
No.
about those
What I'm
songs.
saying
We're not talking about the
is-
song You. We're not talking about those songs. You know what I'm saying?
No. The songs that you're saying are very good. At the end of the day, they're Hall of Fame songs.
You're comparing his first album to Usher's second. Now, if we're gonna be fair, compare You Make Me Wanna to Yo or Run It. It's the same song.
No.
It's the same song.
No.
How?
No, bro.
If anything, people dance more to Run It, and people played Run It more.
Bro, people had kids. Oh, if you make me wanna be the one.
He was an older. He was
Nobody
singing
makes
already,
kids off
He was
of
already
yo.
singing to the older
You
crowd.
make me with run it,
Chris-
run it. Nobody
Nah, nah,
makes
nah,
kids
nah.
off run it.
He was
Run
already
it.
singing. He was already singing to the older crowd. And matter of fact, that wasn't even really Usher's first album. That was like his second album. Now, if we compare his second albums, exclusive. Now, Take You Down.
We can't
Take
talk about
You Down.
Usher's first
Now,
album
Take You
because he was a kid.
But then it's the same thing. Chris Brown's first album. You have to compare Chris Brown's first album at 15, 16 to Usher's second album, which makes him. What does that mean? Chris Brown can perform, sing, and dance better than Usher right now.
Because he had to learn. He learned from Usher and Michael Jackson.
I'm not gonna say he didn't. But is he the second
he better? Is he
more of a Michael Jackson-esque? Yes.
Nah.
Yes. Hands down, though. You're not gonna agree with
because
this.
the nigga's a choreographer?
It's not about being a choreographer.
Because
The
the
same
nigga-
way he's involved in his music, the same way he's involved in his music.
Neo
His
is more of Michael
Neo,
Jackson
as far as
because
his
he
pen,
wrote
Neo,
every song.
Neo, as far as his pen, yes. But Chris Brown, as far as his overall,
I mean, dancing.
the
and all that,
overall,
okay,
the overall
I can
performance, the
understand
overall
what you're
showmanship, the overall being a star, it's Chris Brown.
Show
Chris
off,
Brown
salute.
is what we consider the next coming of Michael Jackson. That same buzz.
I can understand that.
Because the same way we could argue Chris Brown and Usher is the same way we argue with Michael Jackson and Prince.
Yo,
No.
Chris Brown first.
No.
What?
was
No.
trash compared
Those are
to
two.
Usher.
All right.
Okay, no,
Let me
you
make
can't
this
say that
perfectly
because
clear.
the
I'm
same
looking at
buzz.
it right
Because-
now.
How old are you, bro?
That's how you look at it. I'm 25.
You're 25. I
Yeah.
turned 30 November 29th. and I'm going to tell you this.
You speaking
Michael
from a
Jackson.
older crowd, bro.
No, this is facts.
Okay.
Okay. I'm an old soul. Michael Jackson could never be Prince. Those are two different people, two different eras.
Same thing as Chris Brown and Usher.
Hell no. No. This is just two different people.
But it's the same
The
thing.
sex symbol and how they move. Bro, females will run butt naked to a Usher concert before they go to a Chris Brown concert.
I can't agree.
You know
with
why?
that.
Because they don't want to get hit by
You're
Chris
not.
Brown.
Listen. You're not.
Chris Brown beat Rihanna.
You got a woman in the station right now. You're not. Listen. I am telling you right now. Bitches is. Sorry. Women are fainting.
And they getting punched in their face by Chris Brown too.
Okay. Listen.
Shout out to Chris Brown.
You bringing up the abuse. Listen. I don't care about that. What I'm
Rihanna told
saying
him
is-
he couldn't dance in the car. He beat the shit out of him.
Okay.
We gonna
Ray.
keep it real.
All right. Listen.
Turn that down.
Before we get off topic with that, but that was Chris Brown. Now, number two, it may sound like I'm biased. I'm from the Bronx, so I'm not biased. I'm not biased. I love music. I love hip hop. I love it all. A Boogie number two. A Boogie number two. You know why? A Boogie just dropped the album, and the same thing A Boogie did with the last couple mixtape and albums he dropped. Same type of
No,
vibe.
he actually
He probably did better.
improved
He did
way
better.
better.
He did
He
better.
showed me how smart he is.
But-
I didn't
but-
know how intelligent he
but-
was until I heard that track.
Who?
Hey, Boogie.
What track?
Promise.
Yes.
Uh,
His
Promise?
album was
You know
well
what he explained
played.
to you? He explained to you, I don't really want to leave this girl. I really want to be with her. But I know she's not good for me.
Facts.
But I'm afraid to leave her because I don't want to turn the way that I've been afraid, like, to be around the same type of girls that she's never turned into. That's beautiful, bro.
That's beautiful.
Because every man feels the same way. Every man feels like, damn,
At some
I
point.
love her. But I know if I can't be with her right now because it's affecting me, self-sabotage. And I know if I get to where I need to be, then I can be with her. But meanwhile, while I'm away from her, how do I know she's not going to sabotage herself?
Yeah, turned into the mother shoulders.
And I was shocked
Yeah,
because I'm like, yo,
now,
Yo,
ladies.
to be
Yeah,
crazy,
see what
I
I do what
figured
I
that
do.
it's gonna sound crazy,
Trying to
but
save
since he
ya.
first came out, his buzz, his vibe, his music has always been that way. It's the content that you understand. It's like, yo, he's speaking the real.
Yeah.
He's speaking. It's like no matter what. It's like I can relate. Even if I'm 25, even if I'm 13, I understand. It's like you always go through those
You have
same
to-
type of vibes,
and you have
know
to
what he's talking
understand
about.
it.
And thus is why he number two.
No, and I can't complain.
Yo,
So he should be number one.
Talking about a
You
young
know I should be
boy.
number
No,
one?
no,
No, I
no,
should be number one?
no,
It's like
no,
I said.
no. Number one is Cardi B. Number one is Cardi B.
And Cardi
She just killed G-Eazy track. Now, Her and Drum got a track together. She killed that too. Not only did she did the Bodak Yellow. Bodak Yellow had a bug.
Bodak Yellow would have never been created if it wasn't for Kodak Black.
It don't matter about Kodak Black. She took his song and made it a bigger hit than what he did. And I like the original.
It's beautiful.
Jay-Z said that's cool.
No, it's no. What we saying is that's cool. But at the end of the day, she got influenced.
At the end of the day, she got influenced.
Oh,
by somebody.
Everybody does. Juicy?
Did
you not hear? Juicy was a sample track.
No, that's a fact.
Sample.
No, that's a fact.
Sample.
But you understand,
there's an influence there. If you get a sample, you get an
sample
influence. You know what I'm saying? So
Biggie wasn't influenced. Diddy came with the track like, do this.
Exactly. He showed.
And when I hear the beat, I get inspired. And when I do, I write to it.
Bodak Yellow ain't show who influenced her.
Her bars were not even similar to his. What she talking about was being a Bronx girl or being an everyday hood
bars,
joint.
basically, the only thing real about that track is her bars because literally she said what she went through.
And that's the same with Biggie.
You little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to.
You feel me? But at the end of the day,
Kodak Black,
listen.
they both, to be crazy, her progression is on a level to where when Kodak Black made that same song, it don't even add up.
But you know why it surpassed? You know why it surpassed? Because he's black and he's Haitian and she's a stripper and she's a female.
Bro, don't do that. Low. Let's not do that, Low.
Come on.
Listen, I understand the dynamic of it. I understand the dynamic.
You look at me alarm.
Low. I understand the dynamic of that. I see what you're saying, Low, and I'm not saying that doesn't have a big influence on it. But at the same time, you gotta give her credit. It's not you before you know it's Cardi B. There's a lot of people that don't even know what Cardi B look like, but they hear that and they respecting that song. Low, and not for nothing, Low. She put out a mixtape that people was vibing with.
No,
she did Love and Hip Hop. She did Love and Hip Hop. You think her image would be shot for her fighting and all that, doing all that crazy shit? She legit was vibing and she made music the right way. And the way she promoted it was the right way. She has not been in the strip club stripping and doing all that for years, Low. And these two,
it's facts. But she haven't done it for years doesn't mean that she hasn't lost that persona as a stripper. Look, she got mad.
Trina was sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Trina was a stripper.
Sexy.
Trina
it don't matter. It's a sex appeal. It's a female artist. They always gonna have that sex appeal.
Foxy
They're
Brown,
always gonna have that
Nicki
sex appeal.
Minaj was not stripping.
So if anything, that makes her more unique. No, that makes her more unique because now she really gotta prove herself.
It makes her. No,
I didn't put her on the top 5.
More unique.
She not number one because of her. She not number one because of her looks, and she not number one on the charts because of her looks. People actually like that song. It's actually getting played. It's actually a vibe that you bump the beat. It's like something. It's Low. It's music, Low. If you hear a beat with rhythm, Low, your body gonna react to it.
I'm an artist,
and that's what's happening. I know. That's what I'm saying, Low. And you know, once you hear a beat that's yours, it clicks. So therefore, Low, you understand. She's number one for that reason. I can't put it.
Has to understand.
And I'm from the X.
No.
And she's from the X. So A Boogie probably happy.
I look like I'm from the X. So I fit in. What I'm trying to say is this. I'm not talking from how I personally feel. I'm talking as a critic in the world that's outside the box is gonna say a stripper made the Billboard's #1 song at that, who beat a record. Nicki Minaj record.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
And I love Nicki.
But you know why it took place that way? Because she's a stripper from the Bronx. That a song and everybody want to be fast saying, "Oh, this is a stripper from the Bronx."
Possibly.
Okay, let me listen.
But now when you listen, and
something
change the
that's worth
perspective,
listening to.
now the amount of views or clicks she getting for that track, or the amount of hits she getting, forget the fact of her image. People listen to that song double, triple times over, quadruple
but
times
she does
over.
not make you forget her image.
Forget about
I
the
think
image.
it's #1 because of her image and because of her background story. People feel it. You relate to it because we've watched her grow. Like, I remember
What's
following
the
her when she
difference
was
in content? What's the difference in content from A Boogie saying
because he's fucking 20 years old and he was with a
around
girl.
the same age.
He was with a
They're
girl.
around the same
Her name
age.
was Ella that I met before.
What she's saying
who was
is
scamming, who made him lit. That's not the same concept.
What she's saying, but we talking about as far as her spitting content. She's putting out content. Now her content is what got her as #1.
It's real.
The beat is fire. The beat is fire. And plus, when she's spitting on it, actually, she's on. Bro, her cadence is good. Her cadence is good. She's riding the beat right. And not only that, listen to the track.
The words.
Listen to the
words
track.
fuck
It's
you up
what's
more than
common
anything.
to what
Exactly.
people are listening to.
Exactly.
So yes, her image has a lot to do with it. But as far as listening in iTunes hits, iTunes that doesn't have a video on it, it does not have a video playing in
But
iTunes.
who would you want to listen to more? 21-year-old young boy who was chilling with his girl who was the biggest scammer,
Shit, everybody else.
or a freaking stripper who converted her whole life into music and showed you
Like she's
what
a
she went
miracle
through,
baby, boy.
bro.
She's a miracle baby.
From the hood.
From the hood.
From the hood, bro. Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And I'm gonna tell you,
That story sound crazy.
and
but
bro,
I
I'm gonna
love
tell you
music
how
first.
real it is.
I'm gonna listen to A Boogie because I like heartbreak.
No, but you have to keep it real with yourself. I'm gonna listen to Cardi B because I was at Sin City throwing money at her,
I'm
and then
listen-
she's in front of
Listen,
me
the
now
fact that's
performing,
that's
making
a fact.
millions.
That's a fact. But you
So that will open your
but the
brain like,
difference
oh
is
shit,
the
now I
difference
gotta-
is the difference is how
Hey, this
exposure
go, bro.
works.
Let me
How
get a buy a
exposure
ticket and watch
works.
her perform now. What the?
How exposure
I-
works.
I saw
She
the
has
growth.
not stripped. She has not stripped in at least 2 years. And when she came out with music, she has not stripped since.
Yes,
Listen,
bro.
So
you have to-
therefore,
listen, you have to
I
also
understand the
include
image thing. I
her
understand the
social
image
media
thing. But we're
presence.
talking. We're also
And
talking
social
music.
media presence is not the same
Listen
as
to the
A
track.
Boogie.
Music come from what? Struggle. From what you
But
experienced.
her two
personally.
mixtapes did well.
Her
You
two
can't.
mixtapes did well. You know
Listen,
why
I
they
don't
did
give.
well?
I don't give a
Because
fuck.
of her
I don't give a fuck
social
how she
media
look.
presence,
I don't.
bro.
I don't think nobody give a fuck how she look.
It's not how she.
Her
look,
music
bro.
trash. You're not gonna listen
She
to it.
built
Bro,
the connection with
90%,
all her
bro,
fans.
90%.
before
Everybody
music.
know how Iggy
Listen,
Azalea look.
90% of females that's on Instagram look
Everybody know how Iggy Azalea look,
Like
bro.
Facts, 90.
And therefore, nobody's
I'm
still
about to
bumping
tell you
her
the truth.
music after
You
that.
about to hear the
After
truth.
everything went off on
You
that.
wanna
You
hear
feel
the
me?
truth?
So
90% of females look good on Instagram until they talk. When they start
Major
talking, that's
people
when
knew
you
how
like,
she talked.
Major
you
shit.
dumb as shit.
People knew
Why
how
the
Iggy
fuck am I
talked, and they
talking to
still
you?
like that. I'm fancy
Why am I
shit.
paying for this dinner to try to bag you or try to go further? When you dumb as shit.
Right.
90% of the females on Instagram are just like that until you actually speak to them and they show you their intellect.
Okay.
Cardi B showed you her weakness and her strength. You know how she did that?
Right.
Through her music. So now I know I know what she goes through and I know what she benefits from. So therefore I wanna listen more to her because
thus making her number one.
Mhm.
this
No,
week.
I agree. That's what I said.
Now I'm
Next
gonna
week,
go crazy.
You better change it.
No, I'm gonna go crazy. I might go crazy. But the end of the year wrap up, my number one artist for the end of the year wrap up is Cardi B.
End of the year?
End of the year.
I wouldn't say that.
Who has a big who? It does not matter what you say right now, though. Who has a bigger buzz right now than Cardi B doing what she's doing and the music she's making?
The buzz has nothing.
SZA low key.
SZA.
She got 4
Now,
tracks
SZA?
on rotation.
Who that?
SZA. I was trying to stay away. I was trying to stay away from that. I was trying to stay away from that. I was trying to stay away from that. See, I'm about to do. I was
You know
going to do
what Rhapsody
R&B.
is?
Oh, so you need to get in tune.
I need to get into it.
Rhapsody?
Rack City.
Oh, I don't know who
She's the
Rhapsody is.
female that Charlamagne just talked about.
Rhapsody, bro.
Yeah.
Rhapsody.
Yeah, Rhapsody.
Oh, we know Rhapsody.
Oh yeah,
No,
we
not
I know
Rap
Rhapsody.
City. Rhapsody.
Yeah, Rhapsody.
Oh, I was confused. Time out.
That should have automatically clicked through the house.
I said Rhapsody, but he said Rack City. I'm
He
like,
said Rap
I'm
City.
like,
No,
Rack
he
City
said
ain't that a
Rack
song?
City.
I responded to what you said. I said Rhapsody in the beginning.
Oh, I ain't
we
saying no Rap-
recorded loud, nigga.
I like Rack City.
Hey, we
What you talking
live.
about?
And all I'm saying is,
Nah, Rhapsody.
SZA, I like
We
SZA.
spoke about it last week, though.
We did,
So we're at Rhapsody.
and she was number 2 last week.
SZA got at least 4 or 5.
SZA got another
songs
week
on-
for me.
On the strings.
SZA got another week for me. If she's still buzzing for another week, SZA she might still at number 1 spot.
I don't really want to
She
hear.
got
I want to hear
four.
this guy top 5. You know why I want to hear top 5? Because all the people that comes to the job, I have to hear where his brain is at.
See, I'm different because of that. So many people come to my job and all that. So I'm getting those. I gotta listen to all different type of people. Like I gotta listen to Papa Roach and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta listen to all different type of people. But you know me, I chill with my pops all day. So I'm still listening to Styles P. You feel me? I'm still bumping Styles P. Shit. Who else in my phone?
People came at me. I revealed my favorite artist back in the day was Mace, and I like Mace, and one of my favorite rappers growing up was Mace, and people are like, oh, that's crazy. Your favorite rapper is Mace. That's wild. Mace is the reason why Kanye exists. Mace is the reason why people making love songs.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't school
Mace
before
actually-
really
Mace
like that. I mean,
actually
LL, yes, but Mace was that
started the calm
hood
voice.
vibe. Like you could be hood, you could be hood, and I can still bag your shorty.
You could be hood and still make a girl song. You feel
Exactly.
me? DMX is the only person that made "What You Really Want from a Nigga,"
Ja
and it was
Rule.
mad aggressive.
Ja Rule.
Nah,
No, it was.
Ja Rule wasn't
It was
aggressive.
X.
He was singing.
X is scared.
What you
X
want
yelling at
from my
joint.
baby? DMX is on what they really want from a nigga.
Like, he was screaming at her.
What you want?
Lo, you did that kind of well,
Give
Lo.
me your number.
What you really want from a nigga?
And he had to put Cisco underneath it. What you want?
Perfect, right? It was
You feel
perfect.
me? Because they know
And
DMX is too
Cisco had the
rough.
blonde hair.
Like, he was screaming the girls' names.
It's Brenda to Letitia.
Like, damn, nigga. Say the
That's
names.
a fact.
And the girls like, you said my name.
Nah, we gotta make a challenge off that track.
What you want,
We
child?
gonna make a video of that. I'm telling you.
No, you just did it. You heard it here
Tell
first.
me
Swim
after
Radio,
you
baby.
Well,
What
we
you
just
want,
started
child?
the DMX, what they really want from a nigga challenge.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we about to make that go viral. That's a fact. Alright, so it's already goddamn 9:20, 9:19 to be exact. We just finished up with King Thurman's top 5. I'm gonna start calling you King.
top
Now,
five.
you my brother. It's my black brother right there. We all kings, man. We all kings. But listen, once again, you're tuned in to the Swim Radio Show on WVMR Radio. Make sure you download the app, WVMR NY app. Make sure you go on the website, WVMRadio.net. Yo, listen, y'all. Let me come here. I know I got the right voice in here. I got these big shoulders, alright? Don't get caught up in here.
Ain't no scared of your
Oh,
shoulders.
man,
Mr. Alexandra
I'm
with
doing
the
elbows.
Mr.
with his
Alexander.
face on his hat.
You
Yo,
shout out to
listen, I
him.
know Muay Thai, alright?
That don't mean nothing to me.
Alright, you get
Nah,
caught real
not
quick.
for nothing, you know what I'm saying? This is like a family history because this is my little cousin. He's
This
recording.
is blood right
He's
here.
like interviewing me.
This is
Like,
blood right here.
this is history. Like, my family listening to this and they probably crying in Haiti.
I'm saying Haiti. I'm gonna tell you one thing right
We
now,
got people
man.
in Haiti.
Mama, I love you.
Mama, I love you. But yeah, we about to cut to the music. I got some more tunes. I got some unheard of music that y'all definitely need to tune into. All my artists on the rise going big. Thurman just left the scene. I want to start y'all off with. Matter of fact, I gotta play my cousin, man.
Play some Westgate. Then you play.
Nah, I can't play Westgate's right now. It's too many tracks. I'm gonna start off with this is my little cousin Leilani with her Brooklyn Annie remix.
America's nightmare becomes America's truth. Watch young Leilani spit in the booth and give him a little bit of that urban truth.
Big dreams, little fish, big sea, pushing through the waves, coming at me. 'Cause them haters always throwing shade at me, and they gon' hate regardless, posing like they heartless. All I do is pray for them 'cause they living godless. Holy water sprayed on them, bless them all regardless. Fucking goddess, I'm fucking conscious. Keep telling me be modest. They lie to please be modest. They wanna know about it.
Come on, you say you make music?
And don't you let it show, 'cause they already know. Your girl always honest. Keep it 100. Bitches stressing over flexing 'cause you got nothing. Facebook famous bitches, I'll be the lamest bitches. Face full of makeup, but it's the brain bitches. Got souls drained
You
bitches.
know Gotti?
Holla, that
Link
make
guy?
it a
Big black guy? He do radio personality too.
Hit my girl. Yeah, I feel it up in my
You hear
soul.
about Blink Gotti? James Lee.
Yeah, everything.
Big black guy. Yeah. That's my man's right there. I was trying to see if I could bring him over here and interview him over here. I know he got his own radio station. Yeah, he got his own podcast. It be buzzing. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people be looking at it.
See, I used to think what I wouldn't give for a moment like this. This moment, this game. I don't even want to talk about it. bitches hating. Stay tryna degrade me, cause low-key lanes and windy blowing through my mind. You see my natural ways. Most that bitches say me, I ain't tryna go shady. It just told me Zaddy one day of and babe, they see a difference in me. Now they ain't tryna be hey when I'm getting ready to build my casket. They ain't gon' stop trying to kill my passion. And this goes out to all the jealous bitches, hey. And this goes out to all the niggas wanna pay. I know you want it, but you never gon' get it. You never go.
I know you never go.
To all the niggas asking why I never come.
Yo, shout out Rich Kid, you heard? Yo, shout out my son. You doing too much. Your boy.
Oh, thanks. No, hold on. I'm fucking. It's been a minute. I'm like, hold on. It's been a minute. That's a fact. You didn't come to my crib. That's a super fact.
See, I'm putting on my best show. Under the spotlight, I'm starting my life. Big dreams becoming real tonight. So look at me, this opportunity. Witnessing my moment, you see. My big opportunity.
Everybody come back on.
I won't waste it, no. I'm gonna let it show. You're gonna see me.
Yo, shout out to my cousin Lady Lottie, man. That was a beautiful Brooklyn Annie remix.
That's a fact.
Make sure y'all download that on all social platforms.
Shout out. Shout out to my son, Nick Bucks. You know what I'm saying? He out there still moving right there.
Nick Bucks. That's the
Nick.
young bull in Harlem, man.
So
Nick
funny.
Bucks, I taught Nick Bucks how to ball back in the day, actually.
Word?
Nick Bucks,
Come on.
It's funny because I used to see him on the corner with the young boys rapping before they went to school.
Yo, Nick Bucks, you pumping that? My son Thursday, he told y'all to play ball.
we got a story about that, actually. It's funny. It's funny.
Yo, set up a track. What's
They
up?
all clap your
Actually, it was
hands.
good. I'm gonna talk to my man Nick Bucks. I see next time. Shout out to the hood, Cypress. Run up to Trey.
Yeah, I forgot you uptown.
That's
You
why
an
I'm
uptown nigga.
I'm from the X, bro.
From the cave.
You gotta say what's up. It's the X, bro. You can't say uptown. Uptown in Harlem.
You right. You
I'm
right.
from the X, baby. You feel me?
All
But
that-
Harlem,
I mean,
shout out to
all that
Harlem,
uptown
bro.
to me.
I'm from out there too, low key. I went to school out there all my
That's a
life.
fact.
This
Shout out to
nigga-
Harlem,
this nigga
the
dead
X.
beast.
Facts.
I might as well be, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get right into it, man. Y'all already know our special guest, Lama Low, here in the building. We appreciate you being here tonight. You definitely
out to
made the
Low.
show lit. We want to get into your interview. Everybody who's listening, who's watching, want to know more about you, who you are, why the hell we even got you here on the show. Not because you my blood, but nobody else is here, so why you here? Lama Low, introduce yourself and tell them what you got going on.
Man, listen, man. It's Lama Low, CEO, OMF87 Worldwide.
Robot.
You feel me? King of the Flossy. You feel me? One of the kings of Brooklyn. You feel what I'm saying?
Just like that.
Speak that.
I know everybody that's in the game, music-wise, New York. If they in New York and they in the game, I know them personally. No fabrication or nothing. You feel me? Down to the GS9. Shout out to GS9. Free Rowdy, free Bobby. You feel me? Free D-Boy. I know all of them personally. These are my young boys. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I'm in tune. I'm the source.
Okay. So, you in tune with your source. We got a lot of history. We know how you move in the streets.
That's a fact.
What's your main focus right now? Like, you an artist. You went from just straight soldier. I mean, you still a soldier, but now you focusing on the music tip. You know what I'm saying? You trying to direct yourself more in a more positive manner.
That's a fact.
So let's talk about this music. Like where your head at when it comes to that.
I mean, with the music, I try to give people a little bit of what I went through in my life experience, and lessons you can learn, and also blessings, you know what I'm saying, you can counsel, depending on what you went through. So I basically just give people an idea of how they could address situations in their life, how they could go about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't stress nothing you can't change, because if you can change it, you can't stress it. You feel what I'm saying? So, the reality that people don't understand is, whatever you perceive yourself is how you show people. You feel me? So it has nothing to do with your company. People say that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You are who you are around your company. Not necessarily. You feel me? Because your company could just be beneficial for you to who you want to be. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it's all about who you are. Like, you know, a lot of people, I always go by, you know what I'm saying? This is not, what I say, like, the logic that I want everybody to understand, but this is a logic that as a man you have to understand. It doesn't matter who you are on the streets. When you in jail, people respect you for the man that you are when you're in jail.
Right.
So whatever credibility you have in the streets is no longer matters, because they want to know if the credibility you have in the streets match who you are as a person that they met in jail. So I always use that concept for life, because it doesn't matter what anybody tells you about me. When you meet me, you'll know whatever they said was true. And that's what I mostly focus on. You feel what I'm saying? They're more focused on trying to show you or try to prove to you that what they said was true.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the music, we got tracks, we're gonna play the tracks. We speak about, you know, in jail and things like that. I wanna know how this transition came upon where now you're saying that you're the CEO of OMF 87 Worldwide. What is that?
OMF is a marketing, branding, networking, managing group where we can choose any group and determine what type of promotion you need to make your company, brand, or whatever that you're involved into elevate to where it needs to be its full potential. Now, the only way it's going to do that is to know exactly what you want to do. I can't read people's minds, so I can only help you on what I know your strength at. You feel me? Your weakness, we could work on that later, but let's work on your strengths. Then we can work on your weakness to become your strengths. You feel me? And that's what my company basically does. You feel me? Not only that, we manage companies, we manage artists, we manage anybody that's willing to understand what we're trying to do. And the concept of what we're trying to do is managing, marketing, networking, and branding. You feel me? We could do all that. You feel me? That's really what we based on. Anything else, you know, we could definitely like move around, but I'm more focused on making your company a trend. And that's the problem. A lot of companies don't want to become trends. They just want to make the money that they can make now and just dip off. How about we make the money that we can make now forever?
Longevity.
Now, how did you get involved in that, Lo? Like, is this something you always wanted to do? Or is this like something, you know, you just like, well, I'm good at it, so I'm going to just stick to it?
I know everybody. Well, I know everybody I need to know.
Okay.
You feel me? Everybody I need to know to do what I need to do. I know them. If I need a club owner, I know him.
Okay.
If I need a promoter, I know him. DJ, I know him. Like, I'm not gonna pat myself in the back. I know a lot of people. You feel me? So the networking is not a problem. You feel me? As long as they see people only want to respond to anything that they see moving. So once they see anything moving, they're gonna respond to it heavily. You feel me? So what you have to do is sometimes you have to force people to want to be part of something. You know what I mean? You do that is when they like, damn, I need to be part of this shit. I'm sorry, I need to be part of this before it's too late. And then once they realize, you know, damn, it's too late. That's when you get them and they grab them by their heart and you show them, like, listen, this is what needs to be done. And slowly but surely, it's gravitating around OMF 87 Worldwide. But a lot of people are afraid because a lot of people don't want to invest into anything that they feel like they have anything to do with. So you have to make them feel like they're part of it. And that's how we went. You feel me? Damo is the co-CEO. You feel me? So as far as, you know, my word and his word is as strong as the same. You feel me? So if I'm not around, he's the CEO. He's top man. You feel what I'm saying? So we kind of have it's wrapped around family, but it's more wrapped around who moves like family. You feel what I'm saying?
Tell them what OMF stands for.
OMF stands for Only My Family. You feel me? At first it was only Moise family. That's my last name, Moise. But then I have to come to binds that my only family is not Moise. He's Alexandra. That's my family too. That's my grandmother. That's his great grandmother's last name. You feel what I'm saying? So I just made it only my family so that I could incorporate everybody that's my family, that's my blood. Even if you're not blood related, you're still my family. You feel what I'm saying? So I can still put you on the business. And this business is going to be years on, so our kids can run this business.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Generational wealth.
This is not hard, bro. This shit ain't hard. You feel what I'm
Not
saying?
at all.
It ain't hard for me to go around any celebrities. Any celebrities ain't me. Like, I know what celebrities look for. They look for people that don't look for them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They look for people that they need around them. So you have to show them how or why would they need you around them. And they have to come at you. You can't come at them. Nobody makes a record label or signs a record because any artist went to a record label. The record label came to them. Why is the record label coming to you? And that's the question you have to ask yourself. What is it that can make them say, why do we need them?
Okay.
You feel me? So I'm on that type of level right now.
Now, coming from that standpoint of the executive end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's emphasize to the artist point. How did you even get into music? Like, what made you want to do music as an artist?
I started off making beats. And I had a couple of my peoples that was in high school with me who was rapping off these beats, doing shows. I was hosting the shows.
Mm-hmm.
So it was one, I think we had a freestyle Friday at high school in the lunchroom. And somebody was like, yo, Lord, what you rap? You make beats. And I know you can rap. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll rap. Son rapped first. He killed me. I said one bar, the whole lunchroom went crazy. And I was like, from that day, I was like, I'm going to rap over all my beats.
Do you remember the bar?
Yeah.
What's the bar?
Talk about the bar.
You're not a fighter, you a biter like Hannibal Lecter. My bullet's the size of ice cubes, so when it hit your chest, it sort of looked like the board of checkers. The whole lunchroom was like, ah. Because first they wasn't expecting me to rap. They knew I make beats. I was the one that was, you feel me? Ripping, grinding
Original
beats.
beat machine.
You feel what I'm saying? So off that, they was like, yo, Lord, when you rap, bro, like, you mad smart. I know you can rap. So I was like, fuck you. He started rapping. He finished. I rapped. The whole crowd went crazy. I was like, yo, I want to do this. So I kind of stayed to it. I did mad shows, mad college tours, did Buffalo University, Morgan State, St. John's. And this was when I was younger. And then as I got older, I started branching off. And I started developing artists. And I started being around different artists. Such like Handsome Baller, did tracks with Big East. Shout out to Fufa Mayor.
Billions?
Got a track with my son Blaze Billions. Shout out to Blaze Billions, King Billions. We got a track now called Oh Lord. We've been firing in the strip clubs right now. Yeah, you feel me? And that's all family. That's all being me. That's all best movement ever. So at the end of the day, I'm not really trying to do tracks with anybody that I really like be around like that. I don't really like no dick rider or anything like that. So I kind of just mess with people that I know I can actually do music with. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I can't bump into P&B Rock or do a track with Casanova or do a track with anybody that's popping right now that I know personally. Feel me? But I don't want to do no tracks with anybody unless I know I get in the game myself. So nobody don't feel like I'm trying to like get their clout with any of the sort. It's not for nothing. I'm popping. I don't need to rap.
Facts. Okay.
I could just have 100 bands and just rip up the whole spot. Do what I do. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to rap because this is what I do. But in the streets, people know what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like.
And also, real quick, because, you know, everybody want to be an artist. Some people good, some people not. You definitely great. I ain't saying that just because we family. But most importantly, because I want everybody to have this mindset, is the business side. I want you to talk a little bit about your resume, how you made Tropical Grill lit. Shout out to Tropical Grill. You know what I'm saying?
Tropical
how
Grill,
you had
man.
certain parties in there, KOK, Joe Daffy from Money and Violence.
Yeah, Money and Violence, yeah,
Like, you know, all
Fresher.
that.
Nah, not for nothing. You know, shout out to Tropical Grill.
Make it lit, man.
Shout out to Auntie for me. She definitely, you know, what I'm saying, the owner of Tropical Grill. She definitely had it on Smash with me. We definitely had, we made a lot of money. Just know that we made a lot of money. We had a lot of different people there. I had MTV people there. You know what I'm saying? Don even had his birthday party there.
I was there.
Facts, y'all was
Jones
drunk.
good bread in there. I was good bread.
And they both was drunk. Because after the party, I was like, where y'all going?
After the party, you knew it was
We
had the setup. We definitely had the setup.
They stood in front of the club drunk like, yo, we gonna get home. Like, y'all sure?
We had the setup.
We was good.
That's a fact.
Good.
We was good.
But definitely, I had Tropical Grill. Tropical Grill wasn't too popular. A lot of people didn't know about Tropical Grills in Queens. I had it for a while. Brought a lot of people there. Did a lot of events. My biggest event that was there was shout out to my son Big E since my 8th. His birthday party was definitely lit. Sir Manny had it on Smash, and we had like a 50 people party of Africans that came through for a wedding. They spent like at least $3,000 at the bar.
Crazy.
Just them by themselves.
Just them.
I had to give them the whole side of the club because they were so deep. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely shout out to Tropical Grill. They definitely put me on the map too because a lot of people didn't anticipate that I was going to do a whole club by myself.
Yeah.
I had it for a dope.
You was doing numbers, huh?
Yo. I had Fresh come through for Money and Violence for Daffy on DJ Daffy and shit like that. Shout out to Shooter Shane. Shout out to Ace the General.
Shooter Shane.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was good. You know what I'm saying? I actually know Fresher. This is what I'm saying. A lot of the New York artists that came up, like I know them on a personal tip. I actually know Fresher. We used to play football together. That's KK.
Yeah.
Everybody know him as KK.
Funny story, man. So somebody I actually work with, no Fresher. Like he like, yeah, it's my son KK. They call him KK.
Nicky.
And he been saying that for months at least. Like, and I've been there for almost a year. It'll be coming March will be a year.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, KK. That's
Yeah.
KK. And he played football. I'm like, word. He showed me Fresher. Like legit. Like,
Fresher
yeah, that's
with
KK
braids.
right there. Yeah, that's KK right there.
Word. Fresher with
That's
braids.
crazy. That's crazy.
He was
So,
super
yeah.
nice in football.
And
like,
fan from Lower East Side. He moved to Brooklyn like years ago.
not for nothing. Fresher was like top 10 in New York
Okay.
for football.
Yeah.
Yeah, like nobody was trying to see him. Feel me? He was around Bammers. He used to be in Bammers. Shout out to Bammers. He used to come to Gershon. He used to fuck Gershon up.
Yeah, talk about your hood. Where you from? Your stomping ground.
Listen, man, I'm from Canarsie, East New York, Bed-Stuy, do or die, man. Listen, man, I'm the king of the flossy. There's no denying that. You feel me? If you could walk any strip of the flossy like I do, then you understand what I'm saying. But if you can't, then you don't understand what I'm saying. Because you can't walk any strip of Canarsie and be for one side and think you go to another side. I can. That's the difference. That's the difference between me and other people. But we're not gonna talk about that.
The man, the myth, the legend, Low.
You know, this is a fact. You feel me? I've been in Canarsie for over 25 years. You feel me? So nobody can take nothing from me. You feel what I'm saying? I seen the top of the top leave, the top of the top pass away. You feel me? I seen it all. And I survived it. You feel what I'm saying? I've been up on the top. You
I've
feel what I'm
heard
saying?
some wild stories about you. Can I say one story, or we just gonna keep it moving?
Go ahead. No, you can talk. We
Yo,
feel me.
yo, this is real life, and I ain't heard it from Low, cause you know some people be talking, sometimes they exaggerate their own story. I heard it from someone else out the blue. This guy Low, I hope I'm not incriminating nobody. He was in some shit. Bullets was flying in his direction, and he was moving like Neo. This nigga right here was the one. He was matrixing, dodging bullets. They telling me why he's dodging bullets. He's running at the person with the gun while he's dodging bullets, and knocks the dudes out. Knocked the dude out and had him flying like 2 blocks.
That's a fact. And he got his composure in the first gun. The first bullet he shot, it grazed my left eye.
Damn.
And the scar's still there today. So anybody watching live, you can see the scar,
That was
on his eye. He
That was
got
like
grazed by a bullet.
2010.
So you not
May
Neo.
16th.
But you was close enough.
Damn,
It's a
son.
fact.
May 16th. You know what I was doing then?
That's a blessing.
I probably was on my school trip at that point. You know what I'm saying? Senior trip.
We wish you
High
wasn't.
school.
We wish you wasn't school otherwise, but we're glad that you here.
I'm glad. I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying. Like, not for nothing, man. Listen, shot in my face, stabbed in my neck, shot in my leg twice. I'm here. I'm a blessing.
Shit. Lily ain't the only one that got a
That's an
story.
indigo child right there.
I believe it.
So you know, before we end the show, we gotta move into pillow talk with Damo.
Okay.
And we mentioned you last week.
I heard, man. What's up?
And we heard
God
you
bless
you got this ideology or this method that.
Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna
this.
stop right there and talk about it.
I'm gonna tell y'all this, and y'all
Let
understand.
the
what
people
I'm
know.
saying to you.
Look in the live.
All right, listen to me live. All right, listen to me. Instagram live. Listen.
Whoever on the app, the internet, the site.
If you want to improve your sex life with your woman, you have sex with her every day, but only nut on Saturday. Thank me later.
Wait, what? Only nut on Saturday.
Only choose Saturday to nut.
So you
What if I
start.
wanna
So
nut
you
on
start
Sunday?
on Monday though.
Why you not on Sunday if you only supposed to nut on Saturday?
Alright. Listen, what if that's I feel like that's a good rest day and I would have let this over.
The Sabbath.
Then you change that Saturday to a Sunday.
Okay.
All right. So if we do it on a Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
you're saying to start on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
spank shorty Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Mhm.
Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and don't nut.
Till Saturday.
I'm not gonna catch blue balls.
No. It's physically impossible to catch blue balls because you're already in action. Blue balls you're catching because you're not in action. She
You're not
just makes
getting
you
none.
aroused.
You make me hard, huh?
So
Yeah.
when you're in action, you can control that.
That's facts.
You can control that.
Mm.
And if you learn how to control that, you can control your nut.
See, Lo, this is where we differ, Lo. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Because if I want to get my nut off, I'm going to get my nut off. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
Weak-minded motherfucker.
No,
It
listen.
ain't about being
Listen,
reminded.
listen.
No.
You're going to get your nut off.
No.
But this
You gotta
gonna be,
get
Don't get me wrong.
disciplined.
Nigga
nigga.
always going to come back.
but this,
Discipline yourself.
I'm always going to repeat offender.
but
Always
there's going to be a
repeat
nigga
offender.
who's going to make her nut 3 days.
I
And she's
don't-
going to nut on that Saturday. She's going to make
I
sure
don't
he
care
nuts.
about that nigga. Because I'm
She's
a nut
gonna-
too. I'm going to get mine off. No, I got a nut every day.
But
No,
then,
you feel me?
then she gonna stop. She
But
gonna
you're
start
no
seeing
longer-
you less.
She can't. You know why? Because I ain't nothing in 15 minutes or 15 seconds. It's going to be a long time, baby.
Shorty
And
don't
every
even
time
need
the
all
nipple
that.
go up.
Yo, shorties on the next. I want to know how much time do you think a lady need in sex? What's to come? Do you need a
that-
whole
you ain't never
hour?
gonna
Do you
get that
need it
number.
all night? Is
Listen,
15 minutes,
If
20,
she
30
ain't
good
sleeping,
enough?
if she ain't sleeping, you do your job.
You gotta put her to sleep.
If she ain't sleeping, you ain't doing your job.
Yo, Pillow
That's a
Talk
fact.
with Damo, man. Make
That's-
sure y'all tune in to
that's what I'm saying.
WVMR
She
Radio.
gotta
Y'all
sleep.
listening to the Swym
My son said,
radio
only
show.
on Saturdays.
Listen, only not on Saturday.
I mean,
alright?
I guess I can see the point, but
I
I
hope-
still want to get mine off every day.
Listen, I
I'm
hope
sorry.
y'all say
It's about me
even
sometimes.
active
Listen,
like
you
that.
have to understand. What you don't understand is this. It's not about you. It's about her.
Amen.
Oh, she get off.
When it's about her 24/7, then it's about you.
Listen, I don't care about none of that. It's about her when I'm in there.
This nigga selfish.
why you gonna have problems.
This nigga selfish.
when I'm in there, baby, it's definitely about you because it's mine. I'm killing it. But
Let's get to the question.
But if I want to get to my point, if I want to get to the destination, I got to get there. Ain't no detour, ain't no hold up. Let me stop and pull out and start again. I need to let that show finish.
No, you need
Are
to
you shooting
trick
up the
her
club?
and say, "Hold on, I
Am I
gotta take a
shooting up the
piss."
club?
He be shooting up the club.
I don't
He's
shoot-
shooting up
He
the
got
club
no
crazy.
discipline.
I'm not shooting the club.
This dude.
No, I'm
Yo,
not shooting. I strap up.
Alright, that's good. That's good.
I
Let's
strap
get
up.
to
So
the
no
questions.
shoot up the club.
We in the bottom of the ninth inning. Let's get to the questions. Ladies, y'all who watching the live, everybody who's tuned in, listen, y'all could call in.
Yeah, I call in.
Somebody call in.
646
Nobody called in last week. Somebody call in.
867
This is the number.
7220.
646 867 7220. I'll repeat 646 867 7220. Somebody call in. The first question of the Pillow Talk with Damo is: do you prefer a partner that's serious all the time or always playing around? Real goofy.
Prefer.
Men and women, please respond. Please respond on live.
Listen, I need
Please
a goofy.
call
I need a goofy girl because I'm goofy as shit.
Goofy.
I'm goofy as. Listen, I ain't as tough as niggas think I am. I'm goofy.
So you want somebody always playing around?
I love. Listen, I make people laugh all the time.
Oh Lord! Oh Lord! Somebody call. Then
Call her right now.
this is Miss Cleo. This is Miss Cleo. Call me now.
To answer that question, I'm in between because I don't need you to be too serious and I don't need you to be too playful because that you know what I'm saying. I need those up.
We got somebody
on the
call.
line.
Then let's talk about it.
Call her.
Caller, what's going on, man? I'm Val, who the cousin, man, from New York. I live in Philly right now. My name's Chill.
What up, Chill?
Chill.
Yeah, what's going on, fella? I hear you, man. I see you online, man.
Yo, salute, man. Salute, Chilla. You already know, man. What's up with you in Philly, man?
Man, same old, you know what I mean? Same old. But, yo, just like them dudes, man, I'm shooting up in clubs, cuz.
Yeah, Chilla, let them know, man.
What about child support? You cool with child support?
Yo, listen, I'm your older cousin, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, we different from y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I got like 3 bodies and I got a body on the way. You feel me?
Oh, Lord, congratulations.
Word, thanks, man. I just, you know what I mean? I just want to shout out my cousin, you feel me? I ain't seen him in a couple, but, you know, at the end of the day, shout out to you brothers that's interviewing him, you know what I'm saying? Showing him love.
Yo,
You know what I mean? And praise the Most High. He ain't dead. You feel me? He's still out here like his other cousins. So, yeah, we out here. We doing our thing, man. Shout out to you, Val.
No, that's a fact, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Tell my godmother I love her, man.
What'd you say, bro?
Tell godmommy I love her.
Oh, definitely, man. I got you, man. I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? We still out here, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get off this jack and, you know, continue watching the show because it's funnier that way.
Yo, salute, Chilla. You already know, man. Salute, King.
Yeah, for sure, man. G's up all the time, bro.
Always, salute.
That's what's up, man.
Yo, what's the next question? I've been told we need a better question.
We need a better question. That's right, man. Listen, we got 4 minutes left. Let's get to it. The second question is, should it be mandatory to perform oral sex when engaging in intercourse?
Yes.
No.
My shorty got to give me head before I put it in.
But do you gotta eat her pussy or ass?
I'm Dominican. I love that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's automatic.
Wait, time out.
I'm speaking all type of SRO to that shit.
I'm eating some box.
You're bugging.
Damn.
I'm eating the box.
Hola, mami, ¿cómo estás?
Whoa! Whoa!
Time out, but you gotta eat the box. The reason why you gotta eat the box, why not? You gotta eat that shit wet.
Why do you have to eat the box? You do not have to eat the box, okay?
Everybody's box don't get eaten.
No, time out.
No,
You're not serious. You know why you're not serious, love?
Why?
Because you want Shorty to be wet and ready for you.
That's chill. That's automatic.
Let me speak something. No, that's not automatic.
I'm eating box over rip.
There's niggas who eat the box that doesn't make shorty.
Because he's trash.
No, I'm saying I don't need to eat the box for shorty to get wet. I don't need to eat the box for shorty to get wet.
Thurgood said they're trash.
It make the box better.
No.
You're Thurgood.
Thurgood.
It make the box better.
No. What it does is it makes the box more useful, not better. It don't make it better. It doesn't make it harder for you, nigga. Because the shit is wetter. What the fuck?
It make it better for me.
You gotta think about baseball and hockey and shit.
Listen, the key of life.
Baseball.
The key of life is communication.
Racketeering.
Nah.
Racketeering.
Listen, the key of life is communication, yeah. You gotta talk to it.
No, I don't
Yes, you have
It's
to.
not safe to talk to it because
No,
when it
you
talks
gotta
back,
talk to it.
it talks nasty.
Wait, time out. So I just got a comment.
I love the name.
If dudes are more selective on who they fucked, eating the cake wouldn't be an issue. I agree.
What you mean?
Who said that? We
I'm
not
not
being
eating no goddamn
selective.
cake.
When it come to eating cake,
First
you
of
gotta
all,
be
the only cake I
selective.
eat is on my birthday. I don't eat cake ever.
Yeah, you switching it up. Okay. I guess ass is part of.
It is part of
It is.
oral, bro.
It is.
What I'm saying.
What's part of oral?
I don't need to go there though.
No, listen.
I just don't need to go there.
What you mean to the ass?
I'm not gonna say that I'm opposed to it, but I just don't need to go there.
No, but you do gotta spit on it. Love it. And
Whoa,
appreciate
whoa.
it.
Spit on it.
Whoa.
The most you getting is a thumb in the butt. That's the most.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The most you getting.
Now this is the question: do you put a condom on when you throw your thumb in the butt?
No.
Safe sex is
What?
All right, so listen, we
What?
spoke about this last week.
No.
Do you agree to putting on the condom the first time you have sex?
Oh fuck yeah.
It depends.
I'm not wrong. It depends.
It depends.
Thurgood.
Because
You are
I
the-
probably spanked in my mind. I spanked
You
in my
are the-
mind a few
I'm not
times.
gonna.
Date a friend's ex.
No. Absolutely not.
Depends. It's a time limit.
It's a time limit.
Time
What is
limit.
this time frame? When can I jump in?
Never.
When the nigga get married.
You're not.
That's
no,
when you can do it.
Absolutely
When your
not. I
mans
do
get
not.
married.
Nope.
When he gets married, he can't get mad. You're married.
Can I tell a quick story? Can I tell a quick story?
So you telling me?
Tell your story.
So you telling me if you're married and I have sex with your ex, you're gonna be mad at me? You're
Well,
married.
Yeah?
Absolutely not. Actually.
Exactly.
You better not.
But that's a different reason why.
Can you
But listen-
tell me if I'm wrong? Can you tell me if I was
Tell me
wrong? Can you please tell me if I was wrong? My son liked a girl in high school, had a crush on her. They never been together, nothing.
You're wrong.
He ended up leaving the school like before we graduated.
It's done. It's done
I,
now.
I spanked it. But listen,
Right.
I told him years
So that's
later.
more your biddy than him.
I told him years later though. And he was tight still.
Wait. He
Yo,
just
bro.
liked her? That don't count. That's not the same thing.
That don't count though.
Yo, bro, let me explain something to you.
Alright.
That's not
I
his
don't
ex?
feel guilty no more.
If he didn't kill it, you're more liable to be tight if he kills it after you.
You got it. But listen.
He didn't kill it.
Listen, we gotta end it right there, man. Sorry for the short notice. You know, we could talk all night. I love and appreciate everyone who's tuned in, listening, who's been rocking with us. Y'all all swimmers, and y'all all tuned into the Swym Radio Show. Say what you mean and mean what you say. It's a WVMR Radio. Make sure y'all download the app, WVMR NY, and go to the site, WVMradio.net. I could tune in and call in at 646-867-7220.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Time out, y'all. Follow y'all host, Mr. Alexander _ on Instagram. Follow Swym NYC. That's the network on Instagram. Hurry up and give
Follow your host, the King Thurman 5. Also, Wednesdays, watch out, because I'm going to start doing that. I got a slideshow now. It's going to get critical. You know what I'm saying?
And I will be looking for it. And thank you for allowing me to do my thing tonight, fellas.
Did your thing, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's always love, Lo. It's
You know what I'm
always
saying?
love.
Whenever y'all want me to come up, fuck up the spot, I'm
And
bringing in Long Island and a motherfucking Christian brother.
that's
Got you.
I ain't
Spit
had
out your
Christian
handle.
brothers in
Spit out your
years,
handle,
bro.
Spit out your handle. We gotta wrap it up.
Spit on my handle?
Yeah.
What handle?
Your gram, yeah. With
Oh,
all that.
on Instagram at Lama Low, LO3, part itself. Facebook is Vevel J Moise. You feel what I'm saying? I'm Haitian. Don't judge me, no.
J. Moise.
Alright. And
That's like some R&B shit, Lo. What's up?
no, that's a fact. That's my poem.
I'm
talking
kidding.
about. But yeah, that's my Twitter name is Lamalo Triple D. Yeah, don't ask me about that shit.
That's the wrap, folks. I appreciate y'all once again live on the app, on the internet. Y'all already know. We tuning out with She Loca by Empire J.
Swym Radio, you heard?
Swim Life. Is that last one go play? It's like,
La tipa es colombiana, le gusta andar con los tigres. Pero tú sabes cómo son las cosas, que en la calle hay presión y hay cosas vueltas mal y vainas así, pero la tipa siempre se mueve bacana, ¿tú me entiendes? Ella vende toda la vaina que tú quieras, todo lo que